So I think in our day-to-day lives, we probably get overwhelmed with our work and our relationships and where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to be doing, and we forget to be present in our lives, in our practices, in our breathing, in our feelings. We project a lot into fear of the future, regret of the past. We're very rarely in the present. So I'm facilitating a retreat in August 7th through August 14th. I'm going to be hosting a retreat in Costa Rica. I'm here at the retreat center now, and I'm exceedingly pleased with what we're going to be offering people. One of the most amazing things we're going to be doing is giving people a course in human design. We're going to be calling this course Soul Mapping, and we hope to be connecting people to their divine blueprint, showing them their strengths and weaknesses on a molecular level, which is what human design is, and the way we're incorporating it. It's a cellular, from the I Ching, it basically corresponds to your DNA, and your DNA codes that dictate what you're good at in life and what you're going to struggle with in life. Nature versus nurture, there is certainly some part of your genetic coding that goes into thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs that you have in this reality. So, we're hoping to give people a good look at who they are and who they are to become, or who they are becoming. Really who they are underneath all of it, because you're not really anything that you think you are. You're more just this ball of light trapped in a currently decomposing body on a 3D war-torn planet in times of full crisis with full-blown amnesia, just waiting to wake up and do some shit about it. And that's pretty fucking epic. And the way I look at it is we are in a spiritual war. I mean, we really are in the middle of a fucking spiritual war. And although what we see is this reality, we're not battling against a 3D monster. We're battling against principalities beyond flesh and blood. The battle between good and evil and God and ego, that's a fight that's within all of us. And when we're living in the world, in the society that we've created, the society is really something that's a part of our brain. It's something that we're projecting into this matrix and experiencing. We forget to take times for ourselves. So we are offering a 6-day retreat, and the goal is going to be to detox people from negative thoughts, negative beliefs, negative patterns, toxic bullshit, and clearing out their body of all the toxins that they encounter in their day-to-day lives and what they've created as the prison in their head, which is this society that we experience only to escape. We're really hoping to bring an exit the matrix strategy to each client. I can't tell you how fucking important it is that you get your ass out of that matrix and you start fucking the system by being the change that you wish to see. It sounds almost ridiculous and redundant, me saying that and then charging money to come to a fucking retreat. That's life. I had to get out of the matrix, and now I'm spending the rest of my life dedicated to bringing people out of the matrix. I mean, in order to stay out of the matrix, I have to have land. I have to afford the land. I gotta afford the food, the plant on the land, and I gotta pay people to do all this stuff. And that's where the retreats come in. It helps me get my money up along with the store so that I can do great things. Because in this world, the rich man's world, money's the only thing that talks to these fucking parasites. So in the mornings of this retreat, we're going to be practicing yoga and meditation and some mindfulness practices that you can engage in your day-to-day life, at home, in society, whether you're here or there. I think it's important that people have the skills that they need to remain here and now, through diet, through conscious breathing, through practicing positive self-talk and self-love, self-care, learning how to keep the fucking toxins out of your body. Like deodorant, who thought that was a good idea? All these big-ass pores on your fucking underarms and you're sticking on Axe. Mom, why do I have cancer? Why are my lymph nodes enlarged? The fuck do you think? You put aluminum into your pores. You're just lucky you didn't get pregnant. Anyway, we're just looking for a way to help. And we have a really jam-packed week of grounding, intelligent, mind-expanding exercises that we hope will bring a bit of peace into your life. When you leave here, we're going to have a couple days of surf lessons, some nature walks. We're staying at a retreat with an epic infinity pool, saltwater infinity pool. We have over 100 species of edible plants, fruit trees on the property. 3 meals a day are included. We're going to be taking some ventures out into the nearby towns. I have somebody that's an eco-counselor. Her name is Jess. She's going to be coming in and taking people on one-on-one walks, group communicative activities where people can work on expressing their feelings. I'm not personally very good with the feelings, so we have Jess to deal with that. And she's totally just an amazing human being. She has her master's in eco-counseling. And ideally, I'd like people to connect to the earth while they're here. I mean, fuck me, I'm a nobody, I'm just a messenger. But this earth is like your lifeline. I mean, you need this. You need it really bad. And you need it more than these fucking sycophants in office will tell you that you need it. While they're busy plumaging, pillaging, and destroying everything that we have to exist on, we are looking the other way into our cell phone, which shows us that monkeys still exist, and there's fucking rhinoceroses everywhere, and all these plants cure cancer. We look at all this shit. Why aren't we putting it into practice? Because most of us are fucking cowards. We've been taught to be cowardice, and it's up to us to take our power back, one by one by one. And that's what we're doing here, is we're giving people their power back. Helping them find the power that's still inside of them and breaking down the walls that society built around your ideologies. Or actually just gave you ideologies. Here, believe this. You're useless. You're never going to be enough. You're not good enough. All that bullshit. But you are. You're fucking more than enough. And that's why they tell you you're nothing. If you knew how powerful you were, you wouldn't work for somebody else. You wouldn't live the life that you live. You'd be like, this is utterly ridiculous. And you'd seek change. And Jesus said some shit one time, and he said, why are you trying to stay where I'm so desperately trying to get you out of? And I thought to myself when I heard that, I was like, well, I feel this hand being handed to me. And I mean, all the religious crap out of it. Like, there was a hand from some divine something that said, stop it with this bullshit, you have to escape. I mean, I didn't know what it meant, but I listened. I dropped my job. I went to a woofing program, and I got my fucking ass out of there. And then when I was sitting on a jungle top mountain, or a mountaintop jungle, looking around, I was lonely, and I was like, am I really free if all of my reflections are slaves? No. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm the savior for the planet, but I know that I'm my own fucking savior. I know I found the power inside of me to make the change. I know that you too can find the power inside of you. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to work relentlessly for 7 days and find your fucking power, and we're going to send you back to the States to free the rest. Because that's what this is. That's the mission. Each one, teach one. And you're not free if everybody else is a slave. That's not freedom. So yeah, with that, I'd like to bring you guys this epic fucking retreat center, August 7th through August 14th. Details are going to be up on my website, www.thirdeyeRoots.com. There's going to be a landing page that'll link you to the retreat page. And yeah, it's going to be between 16 and 19 clients first round. We have 6 amazing staff that will be working closely with us. All 6 of us are staying on the property, which is costing us a pretty penny, but life. We're just happy to be able to bring you guys our personal talents. I feel like we all have skills, and this is the time for all of our skills to come out and really fucking shine for the planet. Because the planet is everything. We have nothing without this. Don't ever be fooled. This isn't about your family. This isn't about your cell phone. It's not about fucking MBA. It's about planet Earth. This is our fucking mother. If you disrespect this, you're spitting in every mother's face on this planet. And we're here as stewards of the earth to reconnect you to what is your birthright, nature. And when you're here, you don't feel that bullshit. It doesn't exist here. This is a place of peace and love. Nature's unforgiving, but she doesn't judge. That's it. Third eye out.